Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Cinema Magazine. I'm Walid Saleh.
And I'm Hussam Al-Mayman.
Of course, in this episode, like every other episode, we'll be bringing you the latest news in the U.S. box office.
And ladies and gentlemen, be sure to stay tuned for this week because we have a special segment, or actually special segments for this week's special episode of Cinema Magazine.
Of course, this is a special episode because it's our season finale. We'll be solving the show all through the month of Ramadan. So, of course, we got the surprise segments coming. And, of course, as well as our contest of the week, which will be coming to you at the end of the show. You can participate in the contest by sending us your answers on our email, cinema.ch2@hotmail.com. You can also use that same email to send us your comments, feedback, and suggestions on the show.
And with that being said, let's start off with the U.S. box office, starting with number 10.
Stay tuned.
Starting with number 10. Number 10 this week goes to the movie The Invasion, making $11 million. The film is directed by Oliver Hirschbiegel and starred Nicole Kidman, Daniel Craig, and Jeremy Northam.
As a Washington psychiatrist played by Kidman unearths the origin of an alien epidemic, she also discovers her son might be the only way it can be stopped.
A piece came out of the sky.
Pieces all over the pasture and in the yard.
Why is it important for people not to touch it?
It's contaminated, could be contaminated.
Something's happening. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it. Have you noticed anything?
I have.
I want to help you, but you have to talk to me.
My husband is not my husband.
What's going on here?
Doesn't hurt.
Imagine a world where human beings cease to be human.
Oh my God.
The change occurs when the body undergoes REM sleep. We'll watch each other. Make sure we don't fall asleep.
You can fool them.
What?
Don't show emotion. Then they can't tell who's who.
No one touches my child!
We're gonna do whatever it takes to get through this.
Mom? Mom!
When you wake up, you'll feel exactly the same.
And number 9 for this week is the movie Hairspray, making $107 million. The movie is directed by Adam Shankman and starred by John Travolta, Christopher Walken, and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Pleasantly plump Tracy Turnblad teaches 1962 Baltimore a thing or two about integration after landing a spot on a local TV dance show. Let's take a look at Hairspray.
It was a time of tradition, a time of values, a time
People who are different, their time is coming.
to shake things up.
Not in Baltimore, it isn't.
Hurry up, Penny, we're missing you.
Jesse,
Darla.
Holly.
Noreen. Doreen.
And I'm late.
For anyone who ever wanted something bigger
Dancing on that show is my dream.
There comes a time to break all the rules.
Want to be one of the nicest kids in town? Cut school tomorrow and come audition. No one in this house is auditioning for anything.
But Mom!
Our brand new council member, Miss Tracy Turnblad.
Tracy certainly has redefined our standards.
For sure.
This summer, when you follow your own beat,
Well, we get any more white people in here, this is gonna be a suburb.
there's no limit to how far you can go.
Oh, you can't stop today as it comes speeding down the track. Child, yesterday is history, and it's never coming back. 'Cause tomorrow is a brand new day, and you don't know white from black. The world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart's keeping time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums, then I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the beat ever since we first saw the light. A man and woman like to shake it on a Saturday night, and so I'm gonna shake and shimmy it with all of my might today. 'Cause you can't stop the beat. You can't stop the beat. You can't stop the beat.
Hairspray.
This is America. You gotta think big to be big.
Big ain't the problem in this family, Wilbur.
Going 2 steps down to number 8 this week goes to the movie Stardust, making $27 million. The film is directed by Matthew Vaughn and starred Charlie Cox, Ian McKellen, and Ben Barnes.
In a countryside town bordering a magical land, a young man makes a promise to his beloved that he'll retrieve a fallen star by venturing into the magical realm.
I have a surprise for you. Victoria, for your hand in marriage, I'd cross oceans.
You're funny, Tristan.
Oh, Tristan, a shooting star.
I'd cross the wall and I'd bring you back that fallen star.
You can't cross the wall. Nobody crosses the wall.
Excuse me, have you seen a fallen star anywhere? We're in a crater. This must be where it fell.
Yeah, this is where I fell.
You're the star. You're the star? Really? Oh, wow.
You've seen stories of magical worlds, wicked witches, flying pirates, and dashing princes. But never has there been an adventure quite like this.
Everyone's talking about a fallen star.
When I find out, the glory of our youth shall be restored.
This is the part where you tell me who you are and why you're up here.
We're just trying to make our way home.
Touche.
You'd better be telling the truth, you two-faced dog.
I can get you one of them, actually. Very good guard dogs. They can watch the back and the front door at the same time.
Enough.
Where's the girl? You have seconds to live.
Now we shall begin.
I know what you are. Get him. It's just you and me now.
Not for long.
Hold me tight and think of home.
And the number 7 spot goes to the hilarious The Simpsons movie, making $173 million. The film is directed by David Silverman and starred by Dan Catalina, Julie Kavner, and Nancy Cartwright.
When Homer mistakenly pollutes this river with toxic waste, he causes the EPA to encase Springfield in a glass dome and must save them before President Schwarzenegger gives the order to destroy the town.
In a time when computer animation brings us worlds of unsurpassed beauty, One film dares to be ugly.
The Simpsons movie. In 2D. The bunny's not breathing.
Time to save my family. This film is not yet rated.
And at number 6 for this week goes to the new movie, The Nanny Diaries. Making $8 million, the film is directed by Shari Springer Berman and Robert Polcini and stars Scarlett Johansson, Donna Murphy, and John Henry Cox.
A college student played by Johansson goes to work as a nanny for a rich New York family. Ensconced in their home, she has to juggle their dysfunction, her studies, a new romance, and the spoiled brat in her charge.
Stop eating them boogers!
For the tribe of the Upper East Side of Manhattan, it takes just one person. The nanny.
Dear Nanny, welcome on board. Please make yourself at home.
This spring.
Nanny, today is the 4th of July party. Costumes are required.
What's wrong? Why won't you shake your booty? Because I have to make a duty. Oh, yeah, later.
Nanny, in the morning, I need you to stop at Tiffany's and pick up Mr. X's watch. Then I need you to Xerox some recommendation letters for Grayer's collegiate application. Also, we should introduce French food into his diet. It might enhance his study of the language. Dry cleaning.
Hey. What are you doing here? Get out of here right now.
Not until you agree to see me.
He's a little out of your league, don't you think?
You gotta quit. It's just that simple.
I would love to quit, but I can't leave Grayer with that woman.
Look, it is yoga hour, and Mommy is on the phone.
Scarlett Johansson, Laura Linney, Alicia Keys, Chris Evans.
I don't know what's gotten into her lately. I installed a nanny cam.
Aha! Okay, lady, I'll give you Nanny's Gone Wild.
In a comedy about life at the top as seen from the bottom.
I believe